Please describe your job title and primary duties.
So at Family Dollar, I was a sales associate, and basically that covered everything from the front end register to stocking. Basically what you would do was when customers would come up to the desk, you would take care of all the sales duties, like cashing them out, cash transactions, and then when there was downtime periods where no customers were at the desk, you would go and pull freight, stock shelves, etc. with merchandise.
What was the work environment like?
The word I would describe the Family Dollar work environment I had in my personal experience was independent. Usually there was you, another part-time associate, and then a full-time associate who was usually a manager position. And they would usually stay in the back office and would tend to managerial duties while you handled everything up front. But if you had a question, you also had a direct line of communication where you could pick it up and ask questions. So,
What was your favorite part about working there?
most days working there, it was pretty lax. So usually you didn't have immense buildups of customers coming to the register at one time, or you didn't have a ridiculous amount of freight to take care of in that downtime. So the workload was balanced, but it wasn't too lax so that it went slow, but at the same time not enough that it was like constantly stressing you out.
Please describe the application and interview process.
So I first applied online, and then I went through a period of time where I hadn't heard anything, so I actually walked in store and talked to one of the managers to sort of follow up in person. And basically from that point, they scheduled me an interview for the next day, sat me down, took about 15 minutes, and then I got a call the next day after that saying they would like me to join on the team.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
Just the basics, what kind of prior work experience I had, my level of education up until then, criminal record, basically all the necessities and whatnot.
What set you apart from other candidates?
I was willing to be pretty flexible with my work schedules. They did have me come in at some odd times, really early, like 6 a.m. to help with freight, like I said, or working late nights. I believe they closed at 11. So I think that was probably the big reason, was just because I was so flexible with my own schedule at that point.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
Do not be afraid to go in person and follow up. That really makes a huge difference. And I think actually, looking back, that was also another big thing that left a pretty nice impression on the employers for letting them know you were wanting to work there.